Welcome to Not Your Average Podcast. I'm your host, Timmy Sheehan, here with your co-hosts.
Jay Domilovitz.
And Gabe Tripp.
We have a special guest today.
Hi, my name is Joey Pulot.
Okay, we have some questions for you.
All right, P. People sent in some of these questions. Our first topic is president.
Okay.
How does it feel to be class president?
It's pretty good, in my opinion.
What are your plans?
So we have a ton of plans. So actually, this Friday we have a fundraiser on April Fools. I know it's not a joke, so we actually have one at Chipotle. And then in later April, we're gonna do a Jersey Mike's 4-day fundraiser, and then we also have this thing going around, which is like a raffle ticket where you can like win a ton of things, and that's been pretty popular around the grade. And if we win, then we get open campus.
I saw that.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
actually-
I saw it. Yeah,
That's exciting for
I heard
us.
it from a few teachers too.
I have a question for you, Pilot.
Yeah.
Is it whoever wins the raffle, or is it the grade gets open campus that wins?
So whoever wins the entire, so if we get the most people to sell the tickets, then our only grade, like only the freshman grade wins it.
Our entire grade gets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Every
No,
single-
no, yeah, we get it. The seniors don't get it. The juniors don't get it.
The seniors still get it.
I'm pretty sure the seniors.
The
would still
seniors
get
still get it because they already had it, but like the other.
The juniors and sophomores,
All
yeah.
right,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
fair.
So get
Alright.
that word out. Get the word out. Everyone sell your
Um,
raffles.
Yo, Pilot,
Mhm.
next one. In your opinion, were you better than the other candidates that were running for class president?
So I had a couple other candidates. I had Olivia Barletta, who I think that she is a lot smarter in some like ordeals and stuff like that. I don't know if she would have done a better job, but like to like notice something, we like didn't really have any advisor till like probably like about a month ago, so we haven't been able to do that much because of that. But I think she might have done a better job, might have not have. But I just got what I had to work with.
That's good, Joey. All right, our next topic we have Brodsky.
Yep.
So our first one is, in your opinion, who gets more girls, you or Brodsky?
So it depends on like how we're like doing that, cause like if we're doing like dating, like then that's different. But if we're doing like who talks to more girls and who snaps more girls,
All right.
So who snaps more girls?
so snaps more, I'm guessing him, cause I don't really snap that much. I
Alright.
like kind of don't do that anymore.
We got who's more handsome?
Probably him and other people's views, but I don't like how he looks.
How do you think
personally.
you're more handsome? Like, what way is he more handsome?
I just don't like his haircut because I think it's like kind of weird that
His
he like,
haircut is a little fluffy.
it's like a lot of hair, and it's kind of like when it's like messy, it just doesn't look good, and I don't like to see that.
All right. Do you think Brodsky is cocky?
Yeah, I think he's pretty cocky because like he just thinks he's better than everyone else. I think he's certainly good, and I give him that. He's really athletic and stuff like that, but like he's not like all that personally.
So you think he's too much talk?
Yeah, not enough like backing it up.
Do you think he's a good teammate?
Personally, no. I think he's like not a good one because like after every one, he kind of just like has something to say to me whenever it is.
Like, do you feel that he puts you down in some ways?
He can, but like he's one of the people I don't listen to because of that.
That's fair.
Okay.
And then these are my personal questions that I have for you, Joey. Favorite rapper and song?
My favorite rapper would probably be like Pop Smoke still. I really like him, and I think you already know what my favorite song is.
What's the favorite song?
Got It On Me, Pop Smoke. We already know that.
Pilot.
Mhm.
Our next question for you.
Yep.
Is Brodsky thought you were going to be benched. What are your thoughts?
In what, lacrosse?
Yeah.
Yep.
So he does think that, and I mean that is a possibility. I think that could happen. I mean, like I'm not the biggest goalie.
Yeah, but P, he thought you were going to be benched for the scrimmage.
Well, he did think that, but like that's not what happened. I feel like it's like Fitzgerald like just wants to. He's like the only like person who like wants to like give people a chance. Like he even for Brodsky, like Beckett doesn't want to put like him in. He wants to put in like all the starters. He doesn't want Brodsky in because
Yeah.
he's not one of those people.
I
But
think-
like Fitzgerald, so it gives him that opportunity.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because Fitzgerald is putting in like other people. Like
Yeah.
he puts in more like people.
And so Joey, talking about like games and stuff, what gets you fired up before a game, pre-game?
Like honestly, I just like to take like my time. I don't like before a game. The thing that pisses me off the most is when like I have someone like Brodsky like putting a ton of pressure on me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that
know.
doesn't help.
So you
out.
think Brodsky like kind of like sometimes makes you play like a little worse?
Well, not like worse. He just makes me more nervous because like
Yeah.
I'm next
like-
to him, right? And then before we're like going into a game, he's like, "You better do good." I'm like, I'm gonna see how I do." And he goes, "If you do bad, like we're gonna freaking take you out. Like I'd rather go in net than have you in. Like that doesn't help at all. That just puts pressure on me and makes me feel like if I f up or mess up, then it's it."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
puts you down in a way. Also, but like that question was more of like pregame. Like, do you like bang your head and like get
Yeah,
crazy,
like,
or
do you listen
you
to
like
songs?
or you like just like chill vibe or just like go out?
So like if it depends, but like if I have my headphones, then I like to like go into a song because I kind of just like don't like listen to the other stuff. So if I have headphones, I'll like listen to a song. But that helps.
Branching off to that, do you have a pre-game playlist?
Kind of. So like my playlist that I have on my phone. Am I able to look at it?
Yeah, you're able to look at it.
So like I'll like bring up some of the stuff. It depends like how like the day and everything. But like I'll use some songs that like I know that will like help me actually like get locked in.
So do you have like a pregame like song, like just like a specific song?
So like I have like a couple. So like I got like God on Me. Then I have like I have Pure what?
No, like, keep going.
Oh, I have Pure Water.
Oh, that's a good one, Joe. That's a
I
good
have
one.
Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z. No Role Models by J. Cole. That's kind of like how it is. I just have like a lot of those songs that kind of like
So you got a pretty good playlist. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I did not think your playlist was gonna be that good.
it's like it's
I didn't
just
either.
songs that like that help me, and that's kind of how I do it. I haven't been able to listen to them in the past couple games, so but I'm gonna try to figure that out.
So, for the viewers that don't know, I played goalie the past 2 days, and we have questions for you about that.
So we know
Okay.
going into this season, this week, you and Timmy are gonna be going like head to head, kind of, right? For
Yeah.
the starting goalie spot on Saturday.
Mhm.
And
So
what do you think of Timmy playing goalie?
So like it's up to you, honestly. Like I know you play defense, so like I don't know if you're like just doing this like as a Brodsky thing where you're just doing this to piss me off.
man,
Which
screw Brodsky. I ain't listening to that kid.
I mean it could be a thing. I mean I don't truly know because I mean I know you're like you're friends and all with him, so you could just be doing this to like prove a point and just be like an asshole. But like you could also just be doing this to like because you actually want to play the position and stuff like that. It depends how it is.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, eventually, like next year, we're both gonna be goalies,
Yeah.
so we're gonna have to split time.
So like
So we have to figure out our differences, and
Wait.
equally and both. Yeah.
Who is there no sophomore goalie?
No.
No, there's not.
Junior goal?
It's
No sophomore or junior goalie.
You don't. Wait.
it's
But why would you split time?
because it's just how it works. Like,
Yeah, but you're playing defense next year, anyways, right?
nah, I think I'm playing goalie.
Timmy, you like goalie more, right?
I like goalie, and that would mean me and Pilat would split time. So we have to figure out our differences, and if there are any, I don't know if you have any, but and figure out our differences and become a team. Because if we're both not on the same page, then it's not gonna work out.
So like how I view that is like it depends like I don't like know if you're being serious about this because first of all this was
being
a
so
this
serious.
was a joke at the start. You know that, right? Like Brodsky
I
was
do.
like, "Oh, we're putting Timmy in net." And then you just did it. You put on bro stuff and you just did it the first day. It was like a joke. You weren't serious about it. Like I
Yeah,
could
but
tell.
I became serious last night. I talked to coach.
So
It's serious now.
so like
coach is buying you stuff, right?
Yeah, he's buying me a chest protector.
okay. So like if you're actually serious about this and you want to become a goalie, like then there's like certain things that need to be figured out. Cause like think about this, when I'm in goal, you could still play a position. When you're in goal, I can't.
But I don't know if I would do that. I think we'd split time. But the thing is, the first day, you were down on yourself a little bit, and then I think people noticed that.
I think Pilot,
But-
what you have to think about, especially going into today, no one has a spot right now.
Yeah.
You have to go in. You have to prove. If you think you're better than Timmy, you have to prove that you're better than Timmy today and throughout, this
the week.
week.
That's what I love. I love the competition because I know me and you are both very competitive people. I'm gonna love this competition this week, and whoever comes out with it, we're still friends.
True.
Whoever comes out with it, best to them. If you come out with it, I'm glad. I'm glad. Next year, it's another fight for this, another competition for the starting spot. And even once our varsity goalie comes back, it's still a fight for the starting spot on GV because Coach said we're going to be splitting time on GV after these first 3 games. So it's still a fight. It's gonna be competitive all year, which I love.
Yeah.
Competitiveness will get us both better.
Yeah.
But I know you were down on yourself the other day. I want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? So you're down on yourself, and I want to know why.
So my for defense, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna blame them because whenever that happens, so when I'm with Joey, Mike, and Harrison hasn't been playing because I think he hurt his shoulder, right?
Yeah.
So it's usually from right now it's Joey, Mike, and Sam. That's who's playing right now. Sam filled in, right? So those 3, Sam is not very supportive already, and he's kind of like, I don't like that, but now I have to deal with him. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to deal with it. And then the thing is, Sam's how he talks is now going on to Joey and Mike, because I noticed I was when we were doing the scrimmage with St. Mary's, I won 2 goals.
Try not to put anyone down right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put them down. I'm literally just gonna explain what happened. All I'm gonna say is literally, what happened was the first goal, it wasn't even a bad goal. I know it looked bad, but it wasn't. Because what happened was, everyone was playing the right position. It's just I'm
Good
small.
shot.
It's a good shot. Also, Joey was in front of me, and he's supposed to be. I was like, good job that you're supposed to be there. And I was like, oh, since I'm playing him in this position, which is the right position, I can't see him because Joey's in front of me. So I'm like, screen, and then he's like, he didn't move, and then I just couldn't see the shot.
Joey, I want to say something. I don't think Sam is necessarily rubbing off on Joey and Mike. I think yesterday it was very high tensions because it's St. Mary's.
Yeah, St. Mary's is one of the
Mary's.
that's a big game for us.
And they don't like to lose to St. Mary's, especially
Yeah.
because some of the kids were talking crap yesterday.
Trash, yeah.
True.
And so we have another question. Same topic, goalie.
Okay.
So what are you better at what are your strengths and weaknesses, and what are my strengths and weaknesses?
Your strength and weaknesses, strengths, you bigger. You can
Yeah.
take up more than that. You can make better saves from what I've seen. Because, I am.
I don't know about that. I think
That's what
I
I've been
think
told.
I think I'm just hopping in front of the ball, and that's why I'm making more saves.
I've been told that you
Just
make more saves, or they're better saves than I would make. So I have speed on you. That's just that is a thing. That's just because I'm smaller.
Yeah.
But the problem with that is, since I'm smaller, I can't take up as much. So you have an advantage on that, which is a lot bigger of an advantage than being faster in some instances.
Yeah.
So if you're taking a long shot, a step down, you're okay with that because you can just stand there and you take up most of the net. For me, for a step down, I don't take up as much, so it's a little bit harder for me because of that. Because they have so much more of the net to look at, and then say if I drop down, that's so much bigger. When if you drop down, there might be half the net. With me, it's a quarter. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
So, yeah, Joe, can I say something? I mean, I don't really know lacrosse that well, but I know nowadays goalies to come out of net and run.
Yeah.
So I mean, Joey does have speed on that, but when it comes to saving the ball, obviously Timmy takes up a lot more of the net than Joey does, height wise and width.
Yeah, I'm not trying to offend either of you here, but
No, yeah, none
there's
taken.
2 different types of goalies, some that come out of net and some that don't. And I don't really look at either of you as one of the types of goalies that were come out of net.
I've came out a little bit, but not. I know what you're
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
What our varsity goalie does.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't really do that. I go out of the net a little bit, free ground ball, grab it, but not what our varsity goalie does.
Yes. So the big thing about that, and I won't mention his name. I'm just all I'm gonna say is his style of play is a lot different, but that's also because like he's a senior, you know what I mean? And he's played multiple positions. He's been all around. Like this might be like one of his, like what, second year's goal or something like that.
It's, something like
He's
that.
also just a really good lacrosse
He
player.
he's just
a
like
crazy athlete.
he's like a crazy athlete. You know what I mean? Like that's just to be able to go up and like score on a goalie when you are a goalie is ridiculous. Like I don't think like we're gonna get to that as like a sophomore year. I feel like that's more of a junior senior year type of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that we could become one of those players. I feel like what like I'm tempted to do is I'm tempted to go out of the net and just run it up if I don't see anyone. But I'm also like I'm small. They can stick.
There is
to
also
me.
danger in that.
And
'cause
yeah,
leaving
Yeah.
the net wide open.
that's why like Bro is so good at it because like he can literally just he's not afraid to do that and he's so big that he can just do that.
Okay. And then I think some of my strengths that I have that you can easily do, you just need to work on them, is when someone's on the crease, I don't even care about saving it. I just go and try to hit them. You'll try and hit them, but you won't fully commit. And doing that just makes it so it's useless. You need to fully commit. 1 second. You need to fully commit to hitting the guy, or else if you don't fully commit, he's not gonna really get hit, and he's still gonna get that shot off. And there's no goalie, so it's gonna be an easier shot.
Timmy, you do have to make sure you hit him before the shot because
No, yeah, I know that happened the other day.
yeah.
But like, look, I fully commit. I took him down, and I just need to come earlier.
yeah.
Thing is with you is you hesitate, and then he's like this, and then you come out and you don't fully hit him. You gotta absolutely put all your power into it and try and hit him.
I remember last
Don't
year
hesitate
you
at
went
all.
full out. And you rocked
Yeah,
the kid, gave him a
Exactly. You need to be
concussion,
doing that every single time you see someone on. Not every single time,
but
but say like, okay, say you're in that. You see a pass coming down to a guy on the crease. Not even like a second before he gets the ball, be on his back. Not on his exact back, try and get on his side, but be ready, be right there, walk him, because if he's getting that pass, he's coming quick for the release.
Yeah. So
also refs are really quick to call penalties like that on goalies, so you do have
So
to be really
you do have to
careful
be
about-
careful
Yeah.
on where you hit him.
that's kind of like why I like that's one of the things that I noticed because actually in that HDR game that you're talking about, when I did that, I was actually almost given a major penalty. I got told when I was going over there that like they had someone go in for me obviously, but like if you like would have hit him harder, like and like the kid would have been like not if you like hit him in the head or like if you were close to it, you would have like actually got like major. You could have got kicked out of a couple games. So like that's kind of a fear I have of that. Also, I've been told, like not by Fitzgerald, mainly by Beckett, because he's not like a goalie coach, but he wants the goalie to play how he likes it, except when it comes to his goalie, his senior. That's it. But like if you're playing as a goalie for him, you have to fit his certain thing, which I've learned. So like 8th grade, when I would like go out, freaking yell at me. You could hear him from the sideline yelling at me, "Why you at the net? Why you at the net?" And I
That's
was
not either of our strengths.
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean-
it's not like a strength, but he just doesn't like it.
But
So
no,
like
because he knows it's not either of our
Joey,
strengths.
No,
Yeah.
no offense to you or Timmy, but
But we are not.
if
the
you guys come
fastest
out of net,
kids.
Yeah.
it will be a pretty high chance that there will be a turnover
And a
resulting in
score,
it
true.
like, resulting in a goal.
because the net would be wide open.
Yeah.
And I think that's why he doesn't like it. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's a pointless goal when you could easily just clear the ball instead of being
True.
selfish.
So like the thing I see on that is like on the coming out to hit part. That's actually one of the things that he actually talked to me about when I asked him. I was like, "So, coach, if they're like right in front of the net, what am I supposed to do?" And he's like, "What I want you to do is I want you to play aggressive, but don't like go full in." So that's kind of why I do that half thing because say like I get someone like one of our best attackmen, and he's coming up and he's gonna fake me, right? He's gonna do all this.
You just have to rock him.
If I just come out and hit him and he knows that I'm coming,
No, but they don't
then-
know you're coming. That's the thing. They don't. You've never fully committed. They're
Yeah.
not gonna know.
yeah, I know, but like I'm just saying, like if that becomes like a habit,
They
like-
think no. It's gonna become a habit for me. I'm still gonna go out and
Right.
rock them.
Tim, back to like the topic. I think at the end of the day, you guys are both really good goalies,
Mhm.
and it doesn't matter who gets the spot. You guys are still gonna be
Yeah.
friends. Obviously, like still gonna hang out. But I just want to like kind of change the topic. Still on lacrosse, but like let's like talk about like the fight yesterday after the
I
game.
don't know if we can go completely into detail.
Yeah, we won't go into detail, but anyways,
because just
a
because
little brawl happened. You're not gonna go into detail of who it was and you know who the other kid
A
was.
helmet was thrown.
Yeah.
Some punches
It-
were thrown.
I just want to like talking about like how like understanding Coach Fitzgerald was. Like it feels like in like some sports, like
I don't think they
The
were
consequences were-
understanding.
well, I mean,
think they were-
we all know in most sports if that ever happened,
I think
we would
they
have gotten
were.
the boot out of like. The
I
place.
mean, the person on our team who, unfortunately, got hit, I'm pretty sure is suspended for a game.
He is. Or,
Is?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
I know he's not playing. I'm not sure if he's.
I mean,
suspended,
Coach
but I know he's not.
Fitzgerald even said it in locker room that like he couldn't believe that they're really gonna do this to someone when it's a scrimmage. It's not even a.
But the thing is, we shouldn't. Like, the problem was
but it wasn't his decision to. It wasn't his decision to suspend him for a game. That was
know.
what the refs made him do.
no.
No, the refs
yeah.
haven't suspended.
It
him yet.
was coach's decision because it
Just-
is it's a penalty. It's a punishment, which is fair.
But he,
Because Gabe, this is the second time we got into a fight. We haven't even played
In game,
a
in
real game yet. And coach,
Same person too.
no, it wasn't the
No,
same.
it
person.
wasn't the same person.
But but they need to stop it from happening because I especially don't want to be on a team that's getting into fights every game.
Yeah, and also one more thing. Like, the problem is we need to be able to withhold our anger because it wasn't like we were losing. We were winning. We were winning by 3 goals, and it's because the other team was mad. They wanted to get a reaction out of us. That's why they did that. They wanted to get a reaction out of us, and so then they did that. And unfortunately, they did. But hopefully, that's the only reason they did that was to get a reaction. They knew they were losing, and that's just bad sportsmanship.
also, we was talking about the kid that decided to throw his helmet at one of our players. Was the same kid that got his ankles snapped by curb.
And got ran
Absolutely
over.
snapped,
and
and then
got-
got ran over by Cole. So let's just talk about that. Maybe that's why.
Because he
Because that kid was talking trash the whole game.
bad sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad sportsmanship. Okay, that's all we have for this episode. I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, see ya.
See ya.